Hi, this is Janet with Try It Like It Created, and today I am doing a project for Rinea foil paper. And what I'm going to do, we're partnering also with Stays on Pigment ink for this project, and I'm going to use the ink and this cute little bee stamp and stamp on the gold foil, and then I'm going to use it to embellish some flower arrangements. So I'm just going to first ink up my stamp and make sure it's well covered. That looks good. And I'm not too worried about the ink around the bee because I'm going to be cutting the bee off. Now that first stamp, okay, that second one is looking a lot better. So I'm just going to do a couple of them here, just so they have enough to work with, just in case I mess up on my cutting. All right. Now move that out of the way and then show you I'm going to do some fussy cutting with an X-Acto knife. So this will just take a little bit of time. Alright, I'm going to wait for that to dry before I get into that fussy area. And just to show you, I probably should have cut into the fussy area first. So let me start over again here. I guess the other option is just to cut those antennae off and to add them in with some wire. So I'm going to try that on this one and see how that looks. There we go. So I'm going to let these guys dry a little bit more, and then I'm going to come back and shape them up and then show you how to attach them onto the flowers. Okay, so I have taken my Rinea foil and run it through my Cuttlebug with an embossing folder. And so I've put this kind of dotted pattern on it, and I'm just going to wrap this around the bottle, and then where it overlaps I'm just going to give it a little touch of glue. So once again, I'm using the best glue ever from Scrap Perfect. I'll put a link down below in the video if you're interested. So I'm just going to give it a light little bit of glue to hold it in place. I'm not really gluing it to the bottle, just to itself, to to hold it in place. And then I'm going to wrap it. It just popped open on me. Okay, I didn't hold it long enough. Alright, so there. And then I'm going to wrap it with some twine in this gold color. Just going to leave a bit of an end so I can tie it off. And I'm just going to go around it like maybe 3 times. And this will also hold the foil in place. And then I'm just going to tie a simple bow. And then you can trim the ends if you want. I'm just going to trim them down just a little bit. Alright, so that is the wrapping of the bottle. And then what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to insert my flower. Now, my stem is really long and you could cut it off, but what I've done is I'm going to fold it up so that it will stay sturdy inside this bottle. So either way, you cut it off, leave it so it's sturdy, and then just kind of play around with the leaves so that they fit well. But ultimately here, what I want to show you is that with the Rinea foil, I made these little bees, and I want to attach one to the flower itself. So I am going to put a little glue, I think just on his nose, to hold him in place. And then I'm going to attach him. Remember, we curved him up and so forth. I'm just going to attach his little nose in here to one of the petals. And let that dry for a few seconds.